Friday morning, everyone. It's a Friday video blog for you on what is another sultry July day. We've got plenty of moisture. We've got a front tracking our way, but there's a lot of questions as to how much this front's going to be able to squeeze out of the atmosphere over the next 24 hours. So let's start to unpack the details for you. This morning, things are pretty quiet. Did have a couple of showers and even a thunderstorm in spots overnight, especially north of I-80. Those have pushed off to the east. Franklin, Oil City, heading over towards Clearfield, PA, and up into the very rural areas of northern Pennsylvania. We have clouds, some sun trying to peek through here just before 9 o'clock, and I've got the dew points plotted up. Dew point at the airport right now is 70. It's still air you can wear out there this morning. Very, very muggy air. Let me zoom out and show you what's going on out to the west. Cold fronts out to the west. Notice the dew points behind the front drop off through the 60s into the 50s. That's the air mass that's going to come our way for the weekend. But this front is, of course, heading into this warm and moist air mass. And the question will be, you know, how many thunderstorms can this manage to squeeze out before it passes to the east? So the Storm Prediction Center does have the entire area in what we call the slight risk today, in the yellow. This is a pretty big slight risk area. I suspect it's one of those things where they're kind of covering themselves a little bit, because I don't think severe weather is all that likely in this entire yellow area. And I think overall the odds of severe weather are actually pretty low across our region. Not zero, but pretty low. Let's talk about what's going to happen as we go through the day. Here's our simulated radar. At 10 o'clock this morning, this is showing some stuff coming off the lake here in about an hour or so. This may be a little overdone. There's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, but whether this is realistic or not, most of this is north of I-80 if it does come to fruition. As we get into the afternoon, now I'm going to have to allow for a spotty shower or thunderstorm this afternoon, but spotty being the key word, and I don't think anything that fires up will turn severe this afternoon. It'll be kind of a garden variety summertime shower or a storm. Notice nothing going on here at 4 o'clock on the model. 5 o'clock just fine if you want to barbecue this evening, if you want to walk the dog, if you want to get a late day round of golf in. It's going to be hot and humid, but I think it's dry through the end of the daylight hours. There's absolutely nothing shown on the modeling here between 5 o'clock and 8, 9 o'clock this evening. Then here comes our cold front. At 10 o'clock this evening, our front's starting to push through, but this is late in the evening. It's coming through at an unfavorable time of the day. So while there will be some showers around and maybe some thunder starting around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock this evening, I think the severe weather odds are lowering. They're not zero, but they're lowering. Don't want to rule it out, but I'm not real impressed with the setup here. As we go into the overnight, then, more showers will be around and maybe a thunderstorm through about midnight or so. Real quick word about the start of the weekend. Tomorrow is a more comfortable day. It's a less humid day, and it'll actually be pretty breezy, but it is going to cloud up by midday. And there could be even a passing shower. Here's 11 o'clock, noon tomorrow, 1 o'clock. This isn't going to be much. Maybe a sprinkle or a passing shower, particularly in the northern part of our viewing area for tomorrow. Otherwise, the weekend looks pretty good. Sunshine on Sunday. And a real quick word about the longer range. It's going to heat up again next week. Near 80 this weekend. Enjoy that, because I think we're flirting with 90 for at least 3 or 4 days, middle and latter portions of next week, and perhaps into the weekend as well. More updates, of course, throughout the day. Make sure you're following Jess Briganti. She's in our downtown studios this morning and through the hour-long midday show at noon. And I'll see you tonight on 21 News at 6 and 11.